look here a little bit on the breakdown on the now Spectrum Business pregame. Marissa enters 4-6 on the year. They are 2-2 in the Cahokia Conference, Kaskaskian Division. Entering today's game, they lost 3 in a row. Their head coach is Darren Deghart. He is in his 4th year as the head coach. He is 20-62 over his first 3 seasons. The last game Marissa had before entering into the tournament play, they lost to Alvarado at home. Kenzie Kern led the way with 16 points, and Macy Schreiber had 7 points. The Lady Meteors are ringing the bell, about 41 points per game on the year. They're giving up about 37 points per game on the year. Kenzie Kern, Emily Smith, Macy Schreiber, and Haley Krause are all the top 4 scorers for the Marissa Lady Meteors. Over 4 girls, over 6 points per game on the season, entering this ball game against the Christ Our Rock Lady Silver Stallions here this morning. Lady Silver Stallions 9-3 on the year. Rip, I know this will be the first time you get to see them in action. They are 2-0 in their conference, coached by a longtime Carlisle native Dan Kipper. They have won 4 in a row entering this game, and Dan Kipper, I think, Rip, you might have to agree with me a little bit on this one. He's kind of put Christ Our Rock girls basketball on the map right now. They've done some things in Centralia that they've never done. Won 3 conference titles in a row. Won a regional 2 seasons ago, got to a super sectional last year. You got to think Dan Kipper's really turning this program around in the right direction.
And it's still a fledgling program. Christ Our Rock is still a brand new school, really. But yeah, they've done a great job, and the whole athletics scene over there has taken off pretty quickly, much more quickly than I thought. And I'm happy about that. But yeah, and only 3 losses on this season, and they lost a 2-point affair to Williamsville. They were only behind 4 on another game to them, and 6 against the Oakville Lady Rockets. Of course, Oakville has a good team, even without Hockstedt. So this is a good bunch, and they could be a real factor in this tournament, as we hope Carlisle is too. They should collide tomorrow. Yeah, should collide tomorrow in a game you would hear here on Max if Christ Our Rock would happen to win this game. They're led on the season by Caroline Bainey. She's been a freak of nature, 14 points per game. She's averaging close to a double-double. Dan Kipper said his go-to girl there. And another one that's a top scorer is Cameron Piron. Those are the top 2 scorers for the Lady Silver Stallions. On top of that, they also got a good point guard in Georgia Egan, averaging about 8 points per game, are the top 3 scorers for the Silver Stallions. And Bainey stands. Again, they don't have the heights in here, but I would say she's all of about 6'1", 6'2", and another big dominant player that Dan Kipper's got. And as you mentioned, a good group, senior-led group between Bainey and Corinne DeBoard and Egan. And then it's going to drop off with the average age. They're going to start 1 junior in there as well and a sophomore, and they go with a couple of freshmen off the bench. So Dan Kipper, not a whole lot of age at his despair, but the ones that he does have with seniors are good ones, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him play. I almost, but I didn't, so it didn't matter. I didn't make it over for the Christ Rock Mater Day affair 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Saturday night game.
Yeah.
And Peltis, by the way, tremendous young athlete, and I don't believe she is starting today.
No, she's not starting today.
She's in now the starting lineup, and it's going to be fun to watch him.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We're going to come back. We're going to have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud call IGA opening tip-off is coming up as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial rep, Keith Wilkin, at 526-1179 or Teresa Richards at 526-1100 today.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Well, welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Fire Olympus from Mount Meyer Thursday. We get ready for Chrysler Silver's Lady Silver Stallions and the Marissa Lady Meteors. We take a look here at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups, where they're going to go with Marissa's going to go with Emily Smith, a freshman, Kinsey Kern, a senior. She wears number 4. Paige Hand is a sophomore. She wears number 12. Hillary Krause, a sophomore who wears number 30, and Macy Schreiber, who is also a sophomore who wears number 31. For Chrysler Rock and Dan Kipper, he'll go Georgia Egan, a senior, number 2. Macy Martin, a junior, number 14. Cameron Piron, a sophomore, number 23. Corinne DeBoard, a senior, number 32. And Caroline Bainey, a senior, number 33. That is your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is controlled by Georgia Egan. She hands it off to Macy Martin, and we are on our way here. Game 2 in the right corner is Piron. Now Martin, now Piron. She's going to try a 3 from the right wing. That one a little short, no good, and the rebound back out to Piron. Now it's Bainey underneath. Shot up and off the glass for 2 for Bainey. So Caroline Bainey gets the scoring going here. Lady Meteors right now with the basketball. That is Macy Schreiber now on the baseline for Krause. Now back for Schreiber in the left corner. That's a deep 2 on the way. That one no good. Rebound fought for and corralled by Smith. Kicks it for Schreiber left wing. Now it's back out for Smith in the left corner. Crossover dribble. Now Schreiber now out top to Kinsey Kern. Dribbling left wing, handing off. There is Smith going right down the lane. A whistle and a held ball. And it's going to stay with the Lady Meteors. Taken out is Schreiber. And you go underneath off the screen. The screener play shot there, no good by Hand, and the rebound cleared down by Caroline Bainey.
Oh, she's going to be a load inside against everybody she plays.
Martin to the board now. Back out for Martin. Top the key. Right wing with it. Piron against a 2-3 zone. Now Martin, they swing it around the horn again. That's a 3 left wing to board. On the way is good there for Corinne DeBoard. And it's 5-0 Lady Stallions on top. Back the other way now with it is Kern. Right wing. There was Smith, then had it knocked out of her hands by Bainey, and they turn it over for the first time. Now it's going to be back the other way goes Martin. Right corner for Piron. Back out top, Martin. Now they go left wing for DeBoard, who's now in the corner. Now Bainey skipping right side. That's a right elbow deuce on the way for Piron, and everybody touching the basketball here in the opening quarter with 6:15 to go. 7-0 Lady Stallions first quarter action. You're brought to you by Tin Pin Antique Mall in Carlisle. Schreiber off the screen, trying to turn the corner. That's a 3 from the right wing by Kern. That shot no good, and Bainey's got her second rebound. Martin the other way. The board now left wing for Martin. 5:50 to go. 7-0 Lady Stallions. Now Piron now out top. Martin. Now they skip again left wing for the board. Now they go way back across right wing. Piron dumped down again. Right block Bainey. Double team there. Then tries to hit a cutting egg and goes through her hands, but ends up in the hands of DeBoard. Left-handed layup off the glass for 2 for Corinne DeBoard. How about 9-0 start for the Lady Stallions?
I think Marissa needs a timeout here.
Yeah, you think?
In the worst way.
5:30 to go. Kern now. Lady Stallions, the 3rd seed in this tournament against the 14th seed, Marissa Lady Meteors, and with it right now is Schreiber. Right side of the floor is Krause. Now back over to Smith, who then hits the right side for Paige Hand, now left wing. And then that dribble stolen away there by Egan. going right to the cup, stops on a dime, right-handed layup for 2 for Georgia Egan, and we are going to have a timeout, as you mentioned, Rip, with 5:04 to go in the first quarter. It's the Chrysler Rock Lady Stallions 11, the Marissa Lady Meteors nothing. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening, or this afternoon. Check that. As Macy Peltis just checked in during that timeout, that's Emily Smith with it left wing for the Lady Meteors. Now Paige Hand, who hands off for Kern. Stops and kicks. That's a corner deuce for Schreiber. That one is good for 2. Nice draw up out of a timeout by Darren Degenhart. It's 11-2, though. Lady Stallions Peltis back the other way. Bounce pass into the right wing. Piron, who then skips to the left wing. DeBoard, shot off the glass, no good. Bainey with a rebound, shot up off the window. That one no good. And the rebound cleared down by Smith. Jumper on the right wing in transition. Shot there was no good. Taken by Krause. And a rebound cleared down in the far corner by DeBoard.
One and done every time for Marissa.
Now Peltis back the other way, bouncing for Egan. Dribble drive right to the left-handed scoop shot. No good there on the far end. And the rebound cleared down by Krause. And then her pass stolen away by Peltis. Third turnover there. Now Peltis has it on the left point. Picks up her dribble. Now goes for Egan. Right corner, 3 on the way from Egan to Piron. Shot was no good. DeBoard with one power dribble. Left-handed layup. No, leves out one. Short gets her own rebound. Puts it back up off the glass. 4-2 for Corinne DeBoard. In amongst the trees, DeBoard didn't even have to jump off the floor to put it off the window, and it's 13-12 with 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Smith right wing. Now Kern. Back for Smith. That's a right corner trifecta on the way there. No good. The ball rebounded through the hands of DeBoard down to Egan. Corner for Piron. Now Bainey. Left wing DeBoard. Now Peltis. Egan. That's a deep 3 on the way. No good. Bainey. Rebound. Shot up. Good for 2 for Caroline Bainey. And we have another stoppage in play with 3:01 to go. It's another timeout on the floor taken by the Lady Meteors. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Risha Bivenu just checked in for the first time for the Lady Meteors, who have the basketball. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Chrysler Rock Lady Stallions 15, Marissa Lady Meteors 2 with 2:50 to go in the first period. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Kern dribble drive. That's a corner 3 on the way. That one too strong that time. Rebound there underneath by Kyla Krause, and she will go to the line on the shot missed.
Kyla into the ball game. Sister act, I take, Greg?
Yes, sister act it is, and she will be at the free throw line. Is Kyla first free throw on the way? No good that time. Looking at the numbers here, Kyla for the season just a 41% foul shooter. She's number 34 and a senior. Free throw on the way and misses them both, and the rebound cleared down by Piron. Macy Martin will bring it across the timeline. She'll get direction from Dan Kipper. And what they want to run offensively, that's Peltis. Now it's back for Martin. That's a 3 off a catch and shoot. That one no good there, and the rebound cleared down by Krause. And then they turn it over for the 4th time underneath. Bainey off window, 2.
You can forget that.
17-2, 2:15 to play first quarter action here for you. on the opening day of the Lebanon Girls Christmas Invitational Tournament. Left wing with it right now is Bivenu. Picks up her dribble and hits Krause, 34 with it. Now they skip it across. Right corner jumper on the way by the freshman Smith. No good. Ball deflected out. It'll stay with the Lady Meteors on this end. You know, Rip, the first time you see in the Lady Stallions, the size has got to be a little overwhelming for most teams at all the positions they got. Kern with a catch, left elbow juice on the way. Good there. Nice play by Kinsey Kern. Gets the second field goal for the Lady Meteors.
Got the athleticism, too. You know, it's just not that size, too. They can move. They're pretty slick.
Egan now out top for Martin. It looks to be against a 2-3 zone here. Now she'll back things out and organize the puppies offensively. Goes for Peltis left wing. Now Egan hits a cutting. Bainey down the lane. That one missed. No good. Rebound. Corralled by Krause. Another point-like opportunity for the Lady Stallions that they missed. They still lead here by 13. Right wing, Bivenue's three is going to be in, but it's going to be whistled off. A travel is called as Corinne DeBoard comes back on for the Lady Stallions. Bainey will sit, and it's almost like one 6-footer rotates in for another one.
Pretty amazing.
Paige Hand will come on now as well for the Lady Meteors, as Haley Krause will take a seat as the school bell goes off here in the background.
By that. They can't fool us on that anymore.
Martin left wing DeBoard now. It's Egan on the left baseline. Dribbles and kicks, hits Martin. Now kick out left wing, three on the way for Corinne DeBoard. That one short, no good. Egan, shortest player on the floor, gets the rebound, then misses the point-like opportunity. Smith corrals the rebound. Back now the other way is Smith for Bivenu, and that went right through her hands, and they turn it over for the fifth time.
It's bad enough the turnovers, but that was one of those unforced ones. You hate those kind of errors.
50 seconds left to go here in the opening quarter. 17-4, Lady Stallions on your Honest Water scoreboard. Peltis now hits Piron on the right baseline, who then skips it across left wing for DeBoard. She thought about the three, didn't take it. Now Martin, they swing it around Peltis again. Now it's Piron in the short corner, and had it knocked out of her hands, and the Lady Stallions turn it over for the first time this evening. This evening, this afternoon, this morning. It's all the same.
It's only clock.
Kern brings it across the timeline. Her Lady Meteors down by 13 with 25 seconds to go. Right wing with it is Kyla Krause. She drives to the hole and a whistle and a reach-in foul. That one might have been on Egan, I think. And Krause will be at the line.
Yeah. Egan it is.
Well, they call it on the floor. And back on is Macy Schreiber, number 31, and Kern will sit. 19 seconds left to go, and Darren Degenhardt, he's asking him how that was not on the shot. On the screen, the screener, Krause underneath on the rebound. Shot no good there. Battle for it underneath, and it ends up into the hands of Piron. So Kyla Krause had a couple of point-like opportunities. 10 seconds to go, and then Peltis threw it away. Now run the other way. Smith with 4, with 3, with 2, with 1. Goes right to the hole. Shot there, blocked out of the air by Macy Martin. And after one quarter of play, it's the Christ-Our Rock Lady Silver Stallions 17, the Marissa Lady Meteors 4. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Max 96.7.
Quarter action here getting ready to begin. It's Peltis with Martin, Bainey, Egan, and DeBoer to begin the second quarter to reset the floor. Bainey's got it right now. Pass inside, deflected through multiple hands. Last touched out on the baseline by Egan. That's the third Christ-Our Rock Lady Stallions turnover here in the first half. It's Macy Schreiber, Risha Bivenu, along with Haley Krause, Paige Hand, and Emily Smith to begin, and a whistle and a carry as they get it across the timeline to Schreiber. That's the 6th Lady Meteors turnover, and right back on now comes Kinsey Kern to reset the floor for the Lady Meteors.
First carry of the day, huh?
First, maybe second.
No 3-second in the lane yet. That'd take a while.
DeBoard for Egan on the left baseline. One power dribble shot goes up there, no good. And the rebound cleared down there by Hillary Krause. Back the other way, Smith had her shot rejected out of the air by Egan, and then DeBoard comes up with the loose ball and hands off for Egan. Now Martin back the other way for the Lady Stallions. Skipping right wing, Peltis. Now skips back left wing, DeBoard, dribble drive, going, stop, baseline shot up, no good. Tipped for the rebound. That one ending up in the hands of Schreiber, but she was on the end line. Called there by Rip was Peltis.
That was a nice call, wasn't it?
Yeah.
From, what? How many feet am I away?
I would say about 88.5.
All right. That's about my limit. Don't go past that.
Now Kern almost traveled with it, and then she did travel with it. 7 turnovers now for the Lady Meteors.
And 4 points.
Yes.
That tells the story.
Macy Martin for Macy Peltis. Now back for Martin. Now left wing for DeBoard. Who then hits Egan. Now it's a kick out left wing 3 on the way for DeBoard. That one is no good there, and the rebound was cleared down by the Lady Meteors. Now Kern off a couple of screens, trying to turn the corner, goes Schreiber on the right baseline. She was cut off there, hits Smith on the other side. That one again rejected out of the air by DeBoard. And the Lady Stallions come with a loose ball and run out the other way. Egan then lost control of it, but knocked it out to Peltis on the left wing. Now out top, Bainey, 6:30 to go here, first half. Becker Jewelers bringing you this second quarter action. Peltis underneath Egan, turns on the baseline, cut off there. Then they turn it over again, do the Lady Stallions, 4th one, and the whistle on a double dribble on Emily Smith, and she gives it right back as Cameron Piron comes on for Peltis.
Yeah, a little overpass that time by Chrysler Rock, but they don't do much wrong.
At least not in this first half. They have not.
No, they haven't too much all year, have they?
No, 9-3 on the season. Dump down feed underneath for Piron. That shot there on the strong power move, no good. Second shot opportunity is good for Cameron Piron. 19-4, 6:05 to play here in the first half. Kern across the timeline. Bouncing, corner, 3 on the way. Smith, no good. And Bainey with the rebound. Now Martin will bring it up, handing for Egan, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Now right wing, DeBoard open. 3, why not? That one a little short, no good there. And the rebound cleared down by the Lady Meteors. Kern now back this way with 5:38 to go. 19-4 is the Lady Stallions lead right now. Right wing with it is Haley Krause, and then her pass was trying to hit Schreiber, stolen away, going the other way by Piron. One power dribble, forces one up, and a whistle on a held ball, and the arrow gives it over to the Lady Meteors. Sub comes on, Kyla Krause back on for the Lady Meteors here with 5:20 to play. 19-4, Lady Silver Stallions lead of Christar Rock. Left wing with it is Smith. It's Kyla Krause. Then underneath on the screen, shot up by hand, was blocked again out of the air by DeBoard. Now Macy Martin hands off for Georgia Egan. Across the timeline, 5 minutes to go, 19-4 DeBoard for Egan. Top of the key, right wing now is Martin, who then hits Piron. Right baseline jumper on the way. Shot no good, but she got hit on the elbow, and Piron will go to the free throw line. If I'm not mistaken, she had a sister that played at Carlisle a few years back.
Yes, she did. One went to Carlisle, and now this one over at Christar Rock.
And Krause picks up her first foul. First team foul. First free throw on the way for Piron. Halfway down and out. No good.
First foul shot of the afternoon, huh?
Yeah, first foul shots here for Piron. And the Lady Stallions check. Second free throw on the way. Leaves them both short. And the rebound cleared down by Kyla Krause. Now Kern back this way with 4:48 to go. 19-4 Lady Stallions. Kyla Krause hands off for Kern. Now back for Krause at the foul line. Ball fakes and trying to drive around Bainey. Cut off there. Shot forced up. No good. Rebound. Loose on the floor and a mad scramble. Bainey came up with the loose ball. Now Egan, left wing. Throws down underneath. Nice pass. Piron off window for 2 for Cameron Piron. 21-4 Lady Stallions, 4:20 to play first half.
She has the only points for the Silver Stallions in this quarter. None on the board, of course, for Marissa.
Right wing looking to be Kern. Now it's Krause. Now they skip left wing. Smith puts it on the deck. Goes for Krause. Right elbow jumper on the way. That one's short. No good. DeBoard with another rebound. That's her 4th. And Egan back the other way. Egan now stops and goes left wing. DeBoard now back for Egan. Now they swing right wing for Macy Martin. She's going to try a 3 from the right wing. That one no good. Piron with a rebound. One power dribble. Kicks it back out. Martin. Now Egan. Now left wing. DeBoard tries a 3. That one is good for 3 for Corinne DeBoard. And we're going to whistle on a timeout on the floor with 3:38 to go in the first half. It's the Chrysler Rock Lady Stallions 24, the Mercer Lady Meteors 4. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
You found Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth this afternoon. Greg Meyer along with Rip Notmeyer. 24-4 Lady Silver Stallions lead as Macy Peltis comes back on for the Lady Stallions. With it now right wing is Macy Schreiber of the Lady Meteors. Now for Kern. Now Schreiber again. That's a corner 3, I believe. Are they going to rule it a 3?
Just a deuce.
Oh, they're only going to give it a deuce there. Now back the other way, Peltis 24-6. That's the first points of the second quarter by the Lady Meteors. Now it's DeBoard skipping for Martin. Picks up her dribble, now bounces for Peltis. Left wing pass to DeBoard, stolen away. That's the 5th Lady Silver Stallions turnover. Kern on the 2-on-1, the other way for Hand. Tough pass, shot there, rejected out of the air by Martin. She comes up with the loose ball. She's got a full head of steam now the other way. Now slows things down. Now goes for Peltis. Left point, now back for Bainey at the foul line, who ball fakes, stops in the middle lane, then had it stripped out of her hands, then goes in the corner. Piron, that's a deep 2 on the way. Good there for Cameron Piron.
Nice touch.
26-6 with 2:40 to play first half.
Tune-up time for tomorrow.
Kern, right wing, dribble drive for Bivenu, now back out top, and a ball fake for Haley Krause. Now Schreiber, now Krause, now it's Kern. Back left wing, Schreiber, 2:20 to play here in the first half. Off the screen from Hand, right corner, that's a 2 on the way for Kenzie Kern. She's 2 for 2 from the, or sorry, check that, 2 for 3 from the field. We'll have a whistle and a stop for a shoe tie.
Shoestring timeout.
And Martin goes down and ties her shoe. Georgia Egan back on for Martin. She'll sit. And on for the first time for the Lady Stallions is Carly Pattergois for the first time. She wears number 20. Peltis for Bainey. Double team, forces it up anyway. Shot there, no good. Hand clears the rebound.
Always double team, triple team, whatever the case may be.
Kern now bringing it back for the Lady Meteors. Peltis gets a hand on it with 1:50 to go. 26-8 Lady Stallions. Schreiber. All about it, didn't take it. Now picks up her dribble, needs help. Now goes for Kern with 1:40 to go. Crossover dribble against Peltis, going right to the cup. Kern then had it knocked out of her hands, forces one up, but she was too far underneath the basket, and the rebound comes down to Peltis. She'll bring up a freshman, I do believe, is Peltis. Now Egan, right wing. She tries a 3. That one a little short, no good. Pattergois with a rebound. And then a shot there was no good, miss, and Peltis chases down the rebound. Then Bainey underneath. Nice pass off the glass for 2 for Caroline Bainey. Kern now. Schreiber. Off the screen, trying to turn the corner. Floater up. That one a little short, no good. And Piron with her 6th rebound, and she's going all the way with 50 seconds to go. Crossover dribble. Forces one up left-handed, no good, and Hand clears the rebound.
Everything but the finish there.
Now Kern goes left wing for Bivenu, who then hits Haley Krause. Shot there, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Potterglaw. Now Peltas with 28 seconds to go here. 28-8. Now Egan. Potterglaw now. Outside Peltas. Right side of the floor for Piron. Now Egan jump stop in the lane. Right-handed floater. No. Battle rebound. And last deflected out by the Lady Shines. I think Bainey might have touched it last. Macy Martin back on for Macy Peltas. Now Kern with 7. As she crossed the timeline with 6, now 5. No one's covering there. The right wing 3 on the way was missed there by Emily Smith. And they got the offensive rebound brought down by Paige Hand. And after 1 half of play, it's the Chrysler Rock Lady Silver Stallions 28, the Marissa Lady Meteors 8. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today. 248-5130.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962. Preferred Flooring in Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring in Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the Turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Hi, this is Rich Knable, lending officer at Bradford National Bank in Highland. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm ready to assist you with your entire commercial or agricultural lending needs in Highland or Madison County. For all your lending needs, from startups to expansions, from remodeling to equipment purchases, chances are Bradford National Bank has a program to meet your unique individual needs. Since all loan decisions are made locally, our full-service lending department can move your project along without any red tape or hassle. Bradford National Bank has always focused on the needs of our customers and the communities we serve, supporting hundreds of organizations right here at home each year. It just makes sense to bank locally. Call me today at 664-2200. That's 664-2200. You'll be glad you did. Bradford National Bank, your hometown community bank since 1867.
Rich Knable, MLO number 712773, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. Greg Meyer along with Rip Notmeyer here as we are at the half of our second game of 3 today. We already had our first game wrap up. The Carlisle Lady Indians punched their ticket to the winners bracket with a 40-29 win over New Athens, the game you just heard a little earlier here this morning. And then Chrysler Rock here in game 2 leading 28-8 here at the half. Don't forget our third game of the evening tonight, Greenville Lady Comets, Westland Lady Warriors in a battle of the 4 and 13 seed. That game will be on later, scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. Well, through one half of play, Rip, I mean, it's been dominated by Chrysler Rock so far
as
here.
Expected.
As
Clinton County taking charge today,
yes,
right? Just the way it ought to be.
Through one half of play, the Lady Stallions out-rebounding the Lady Meteors 24-13 on the glass. They forced 9 Marissa turnovers to the Chrysler Rock, only giving up the ball 5 times here. Lady Stallions are 11 of 24 from 2-point field goal range. That is good for 46%. They're 2 of 10 from 3 for 20%. They're 13 of 34 overall from the field for 38% is the Lady Stallions. On the other side, the Marissa Lady Meteors 4 of 17 from 2-point field goal range. That's good for 24%. 0 of 5 from 3 for no percentage. 4 of 22 overall from the field for 18%. Both teams that only shot 2 free throws, and neither one of them, both teams 0 for 2 at the line through one half of play. And I know you got the box score over there.
That's the only place it's close, isn't it?
Yes.
At the free throw line.
Yeah. I would agree.
Just 2 players have scored for Marissa, and Kenzie Kern had a deuce and 4 points for Macy Shriver, but that's it. The rest of the starters, what kids have come off the bench, have yet to clock anything. And, of course, for the leading Chrysler Rock Silver Stallions to this point, a game-high 10 for Kareen DeBoard and an 8 spot for Cameron Piron. Also 8 for Caroline Bainey, 2 for Georgia A-Gun there, too. So it was 17-4 after 1 quarter, and 28-8 is the score at this halftime pause. It's going to be Carlisle and Chrysler Rock mañana.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be that tomorrow afternoon scheduled. That game is supposed to be at 3:30 tomorrow, and we'll see here if the...
Nice save by me.
Nice save. Yeah, you did. You did save me. There's the ball trickling over to us, but as you mentioned, it's
trickling. That was a line drive.
And looking like it's going to be a Carlisle Chrysler Rock game tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. The way it's unless a drastic change comes here from Marissa at the half.
There's nothing. I don't believe so. I don't think we'll see drastic.
Drastic, yeah. It would be drastic change, if anything. Don't forget, listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at Wcxo967.com. You can click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications that we're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. I know it's supposed to be cold outside all this week.
It's winter.
It's winter, and we're gonna have all kinds of basketball action. So if you're not gonna make the trips to here, obviously, to Lebanon, to Mascoutah, and Mater Dei, those tournaments begin tomorrow. Why not just sit at home on a cozy couch, pull us up on the old YouTube channel?
Buy a fire.
Yeah, buy a fire.
Drink of your choice.
Yes, drink of your choice, and listen to us. Don't forget, you can also join my partner here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays for Talking Sports. Rip opens up the show with scores and stuff and recaps action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports with my partner, Rip, on Max, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. No shows this week, though.
No
correct?
show tomorrow night because of all this hoopla, so we'll stay with basketball. We'll be back Saturday morning, and then, of course, we're off for New Year's. There's my pastor's wife.
Oh,
She's a good gal. I get bonus points for that. And where were we? We'll be back Saturday morning, and then of course, New Year's, nothing next. We'll return to the weekday edition, or one of them, next Wednesday night and so forth. But first things first, basketball on Saturday morning, 9 to 10, Talking Sports.
All right, we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. Your score through one half, Chrysler Rock 28, Marissa 8. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
This broadcast is a presentation of Wcxo Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
You're on Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth. Greg Meyer, Rip Notmeyer alongside here as we get ready for the second half. It's Macy Martin, Georgia Egan, Caroline Bainey, Carly Pottergua, along with Cameron Piron. With it right now is Egan, left-handed layup is good for two, and that's how the scoring begins for the Lady Stallions here in the second half.
Slick move by Egan. She took it hard to the hole and got the drop.
Schreiber now left wing for the Lady Meteors, who have her and Hand out there along with Emily Smith, Kinsey Kern, and looks to be Haley Krause. With it right now, Smith cut off on the baseline there by Bainey. Ball was partially tipped, but a left corner jumper on the baseline was short by Schreiber, and the ball last touched out by a Lady Meteor on the far side.
More of the same. That's good news, though, for the Silver Stallions.
Chrysler Rock here, 9-3 on the season, winning 4 in a row, entering the tournament. Martin right wing for Piron. Now Bainey on the right baseline, stops, makes a big tough move, and that one off the glass. No good, and then last touchdown by Schreiber. Bainey, strong moves on the baseline.
Just wouldn't fall far. Schreiber, nice hustle, but it would have went over to Marissa, hadn't it?
Yes.
She hadn't touched it, right? I mean,
Egan
went off Bainey.
Lob for Bainey. That pass, not a good one by Egan, and they turn it over for the sixth time. And one thing, I think that Dan Kipper, if he wants to gripe a little bit through one half and a couple minutes here in the third quarter, is maybe turning the ball over 6 times. Against a team that doesn't impose very, very tough defense right now.
It's tough, though. You got that big lead, and you lose a little concentration.
Kern on the handoff hand. She'll try a 3. That one goes in for Kinsey Kern.
Man, start popping more, kid.
30-11, 6:35 to play. Third quarter brought to you by V&H Recreation. Macy Martin across the timeline. Right wing for Piron now. Who then skips left wing Egan. Another jump stop shot off the glass. Egan for 2. No, that was not the shot clock. That went off this time, Rip.
Kern does hit 45% of her trays, so not too shabby in that department at all.
32-11, Lady Stallions. Smith for Krause now on the handoffs. Now hands for Kern. This time Egan right there. Not giving up any room. Now it's Krause now in the corner. Smith tries a corner 3 line drive affair. No good that time, and Piron clears the rebound. Now it's Macy Martin bringing it across quickly. Now it's for Egan on the left wing. Now back for Martin. Now they swing it around right wing for Piron. He then goes for Bainey on the right baseline, who makes a power move underneath. Shot up and good for 2 for Caroline Bainey. And it's now 34-11, Lady Stallions.
So just nice touch that time.
Yeah, 10 points for Bainey here. Well, 5:30 to go. Smith for Krause driving floater lane, no good there. Rebound ends up into Smith's hands, and then Bainey came up with a loose ball, and then a whistle on the far end. We're going to have a foul on Smith. And the sub is Carly Pottergall will come off now. Back into the game is Corinne DeBoard. It's a 2-3 zone now to be Martin bringing it across. 5:20 to play here in the third quarter. Goes in the corner to Board. Out top Piron. Splitting, shot up, no good. Egan with the rebound, then drives it. Floater, right-handed, good for 2 for Georgia. Egan.
One-handed shot, gets the net.
Kern now 36-11, 5 minutes. Smith left wing. Skipping for Krause. Dribbles, stops, goes. Schreiber, left elbow. Now she hands it off her hand on the right elbow. Ball faking there. Picks up her dribble. Now hits Kern left wing with 4:45 to go. Nice crossover dribble. Floater from the foul line. That one a little short that time. No good battle for the rebound. Ends up into the hands of Kern. Now left wing Schreiber, 3 from Kern. Rattles around, and I think that rolled around on the rim a couple times, and Schreiber got the 3 to go.
They might have
actually give her a 2.
Yeah,
actually, check that.
On that one. She was robbed again.
DeBoard now, right corner, skipping for Egan, but ends up in the hands of Piron. It was deflected by Schreiber. Now Martin dribbles over to the left wing. Now it's Bainey skipping left corner in front of us here to Egan. Splitting, floating, dumping underneath. Piron, good. 2-point field goal.
Beautiful assist.
Nice setup by the point guard, Egan. 3:58 to go here, third quarter, 38-13. Lady Stallions, left wing Smith. Right elbow jumper for 2 is good there by Haley Krause.
Got the catch and shoot. Nice move.
38-15, 3:40 to go. Macy Martin then trying to pass it, was reached in and fouled by Kern. That's her first foul. Just the second team foul on the Lady Meteors. Is Peltis back on?
You don't have to worry about fouls. Points seems to be an issue, though.
Right wing for Peltis. Now Egan. Now they skip left wing for DeBoard. One dribble now hits Piron left block. Now pass to Bainey. Stolen away by Kern. That's the 7th turnover. Kinsey Kern chased down from behind by Egan. With a nice bounce pass underneath. Missing the layup there on that and no good. And a foul underneath was Kyla Krause, who got the missed layup. That foul there is on 23 Piron on the rebounding action, I do believe. I think they called it on Bainey. Yeah, you're right.
On.
Now Kern. Left wing for Bivenu, who just checked in. Right wing for Schreiber with 3:10 to go. Now back for Kern. Splitting. Handing off. Kyla Krause on the way. Shot there. No good. Piron clears the rebound. Now Peltis will bring it up with 2:54 to go here in the third quarter. Peltis, left wing Piron. Now back for Peltis. Right wing for DeBoard. It's Egan, middle of the floor with a nice dump down pass inside. Bainey, 2-point field goal.
She was running that baseline.
Everybody touching the basketball here for the Silver Stallions in this basketball game. Lead at 40-15 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Kern now with it. Crossover dribble against Peltis. Floater from the foul line. Shot was no good, but she was fouled from behind by Peltis. And Kern's going to go to the line.
Just one on Peltis. Huge lead for Christ-Our Rock.
40-15. Kern's first of 2 foul shots on the way. Good there.
She can play some ball.
Into the game for the first time for the Lady Stallions. That's 21. That is Jen Johnson.
Another Hoffman kid.
Second free throw good there by Kern. And back on Emily Smith for the Lady Meteors. Macy Peltis will bring it up. 2:25 to go. 40-17. Looks like it's going to be Christ-Our Carlisle tomorrow afternoon, 3:30.
I'm thinking.
Peltis skipping left wing forward to board. Bounce in for Peltis. Now pass inside for Jen Johnson. Stolen away there by Macy Schreiber. Schreiber now right wing for Bivenu.
Whoops.
And then I think, she traveled with it. I thought they were going to call it carry at first. Kind of lost her footing. The ball kind of bounced pretty high up in the air, and it's the 10th Lady Meteor turnover here with 2 minutes to play quarter. Peltis now 40-17. Forward to board. Skipping right wing. Piron. Bouncing right elbow. Egan splits the double team and whistle on a foul. We check the personal error. 34, Kyla Krause. It's her second foul. Third team foul on the Lady Meteors. DeBoard inbounding for Georgia Egan, who dribbles up to the right wing. Now for Peltis, who ball fakes, then hits DeBoard. Now Egan pass for Johnson on the baseline. Turned over 9th time.
Yeah, she tried to force that one. She doesn't do it often.
Now Schreiber, as you mentioned, with a big lead. Kind of getting a little careless with the basketball. Bevenu gets free on the right baseline. That's a 2.
My goodness, she cocked and fired that baby.
And it's 40-19 with 1:20 to go. Third quarter. Peltis will bring it up. Bouncing right wing, DeBoard skips left wing for Piron now against the zone. Now they throw it back over for DeBoard, and that one's going to go into the scorer's table on the far end. 10th turnover by the Lady Stallions, and Dan Kipper just kind of shakes his head a little bit about that pass. I think he had a little bit better of an idea of where that pass was trying to go.
I'd blame it on the intended receiver.
Smith off a couple of screens. Hits Bivenu driving right baseline, forces one up floater. That one there into the trees. Ball ended up into the hands of Piron. She's got 9 rebounds. And Peltis with 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Hits Piron. Now back for Peltis. Now right side of the floor for DeBoard, who then skips left wing. Piron, that's a 12-footer on the way. No good there. And the rebound cleared down by Schreiber.
But Piron has a nice-looking shot, doesn't she?
Yeah. Just that one didn't go in. Now Kyla Krause back the other way. Splits her double team. Now kicks it out. That's a left elbow 2 is good there for Haley Krause. So the sisters getting a field goal there for the Meteors. The Lady Meteors, that is. 14 seconds left to go. Peltis 40-21. Skipping Piron left wing with 10 seconds. Dribble drive stop. Left elbow Paul was partially blocked there. Ending up into the hands of Haley Krause with 3 seconds. Splits the double team. Hits Bivenu 3 from way downtown. That one a little short off the front of the rim. And after the end of the third quarter, it's the Chrysler Rock Lady Stallions 40, the Marissa Lady Meteors 21. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy, 4 brochures, business cards, and flyers, 2 vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here. Greg Meyer along with Rip Knott Marty ready here for the fourth quarter. Your score is the Chrysler Rock Lady Stallions 40, the Marissa Lady Meteors 21. Kern on the inbound goes right to the hole with no resistance, and that is not going to make Dan Kipper happy there quickly out of the break.
That won't. A
quick 2-point field goal, no resistance at the 10. Macy Martin for Corinne DeBoer, bouncing back for Martin. Now Macy Peltis, left wing 3 on the way is good for Macy Peltis. The third 3-pointer by the Lady Stallions in 11 tries here this evening. 43-23, they lead it with 7:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. Smith dribble drive, right baseline floater, too strong that time. And the rebound was corralled by Carly Panagua, but a held ball, but the arrow giving it to the Lady Stallions.
Macy Peltis, she's having a super career over here at Chrysler Rock. Good, went to Carlisle last year. Good athlete, period.
Right wing DeBoard. Now Martin. Now Peltis, left wing. Same shot. Not the same result. Ball deflect out. Last touchdown by Baney.
I like that. They'll crank it again. You know,
yes.
You're up by 17, up by 20. Go ahead.
Fourth quarter action brought to you by John Drill Studios as Kinsey Kern brings it across the timeline for the Lady Meteors. Going right wing is Kyla Krause. Backing her way down, she moved Baney. Shot no good there. Ball ending up into the hands of Smith on the offensive rebound. And then her pass there stolen away by Caroline Bainey. 11 turnovers now for the Lady Meteors. And Macy Martin's got the basketball across the timeline and a 20-point Lady Stallion lead. Now it's for DeBoard. Now bouncing back for Martin. Top of the key. She wants to try a three. Straight on is good for Macy Martin. And the Lady Stallions really opening it up here now in the fourth quarter. And in the second half, leading 46-23. Off the screen and roll. Hand forces one up. Right-handed floater for two for Paige Hand. 46-25 now with 6:14 to go in the fourth quarter. Macy Martin hits Peltis. And then a nice pass from Bainey underneath for Carly Potterglaw. And she'll go to the line for the +1 opportunity on the foul on three, I believe, is they're going to get Risha Bivenu.
Yeah, she'll try and complete the old-fashioned three here. A couple of starters, well, eventually will come back in.
Looks like Egan checking in right now for Macy Peltis, who will get a rest.
Huron will re-enter in due time here.
Like she's going to get the shooter Potterglaw. Free throw for the +1. No good there. And Smith clears another rebound. She's got 5 rebounds. Smith off the screen, trying to turn the corner. Goes for Bivenu. Right wing jumper is good, but she's waved off for travel.
I think that's happened to her twice, hasn't it?
I think so. I think that was not the second. I think that's the second time. I know it's the third time it's happened against the Lady Meteors. Just got the feet going on the shot. 12 turnovers.
She could get by with that in college and definitely in the NBA where you can legally walk 2.5 steps.
Macy Martin, right wing for Egan. Who then skips left wing forward to board with 5:47 to go here in the ball game. Right wing Egan tries a jumper. That one no. DeBoard rebound shot up off glass for 2 for Corinne DeBoard. And it's all Lady Stallions here. 50-25, 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Kern left wing now. Goes there for Bivenu. Who then passes for Krause. Kyla Krause, who then drives the right side. Ball was deflected and ended up in the hands of DeBoard. Now Egan stops because their progress was impeded. And hands for Martin. Now DeBoard, now Martin, now right wing for Egan. And then her pass deflected by Kern, but ends up into the hands of Martin. Now Egan, now Bainey backs her way down, forces one up off glass. First attempt, no good. Second attempt, no good, but she was fouled on the second attempt.
I'd say.
Was Bainey.
She was leveled. Man, they've got some size.
Bainey now with 7 rebounds. DeBoard's got 6 rebounds. Cameron Piron has 9 rebounds for the Lady Stallions. First of 2 free throws on the way for Caroline is up and good. Last foul there was charged to Kyla Krause, her 3rd foul. As Haley Krause on for Kyla. Macy Schreiber back on in for the first time on for the Lady Meteors. Number 20 is Bridget Fulton. Second free throw, no good there by Bainey. Rebound was cleared down by Kern, who has the ball currently right now. Left wing Schreiber drives, floater, lane short, no good. Rebound into the hands of DeBoard. Martin ahead for Egan with 4:40 to go, 51-25. Lady Stallions. Egan for Macy Martin. 3. Straight on. Good for 3 for Macy Martin. She was 0 for 2 from distance until those last 2.
That's right.
And now it's 54-25. Lady Stallions, 4:20 to go here, fourth quarter.
2 straight trifectas for Martin.
Kern Schreiber for Haley Krause now. Back left wing Bivenu stops, hits Krause right elbow. Now dribbles onto the baseline, and then pass goes through the hands of Schreiber and then goes out of bounds. And that's 13 Lady Meteor turnovers. As on is Molly
Eichmeyer.
Eichmeyer, yeah, I was going to say, it looks like they misspelled it in here. I thought it was Eichmeyer, I thought. She comes on for the first time. Right wing Eichmeyer skipping it across now to Egan, who then hits Martin, now Eichmeyer. Now Martin, now Egan, ball fake, dribbling, bouncing underneath. Nice pass. Piron up off glass. 2-point field goal for Cameron Piron.
Unselfish by Egan. See, I would have taken the 2 myself. Well, tried.
Schreiber. Out top. Haley Krause shot no good. Fulton with the rebound. trying to find it, and a whistle. A held ball arrow, keeping it with the Lady Meteors.
All right. Reserves.
And now a line change here. Madison Reynolds, number 4 on, along with number 12, Amanda Travis for the Lady Stallions. Jen Johnson on as well, number 21. And Madison Bainey, number 11 on as well. Floater for Smith, off glass for 2 for Emily Smith with 3:20 to go, 56-27. And bringing it up is Molly Eichmeyer. Or sorry, check that. That was Bainey. Reynolds, bounce pass, inside, Eichmeyer. Now they go with it. Skipping again for Madison Reynolds. Outside Bainey. Now they bounce it around for Eichmeyer on the right wing. Underneath Johnson. Forces one up. Shot was partially blocked. Smith comes up with the rebound. Or sorry, check that. Bivenu comes up with the rebound. Who has the ball right now, 2:48 to go, 56-27. Smith, dribble drive, right wing. Haley Krause, 2, no good. Rebound, battled around. Krause then bouncing underneath. Smith off the glass for 2. Now bringing it across. Madison Bainey picks up her dribble. Goes right side of the floor for Eichmeyer. Now Johnson for Bainey. Now left wing for Madison Reynolds. Then skips right wing for Eichmeyer. She tries a 2. That one a little short. No good. Rebound battle and end up in the hands of Krause. Going all the other way. Coast to coast. Left hand layup. No good on the far end there by Krause. And rebound cleared down by Jen Johnson. 2 minutes to go. 56-29 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Christ Our Rock Carlisle in the winner's bracket tomorrow, 3:30. Johnson couldn't handle the pass, tipped it out to Eichmeyer, then her pass into Reynolds to the left wing. Then skips it back right wing for Eichmeyer. Stops there, needs help, bounce pass underneath, stolen away by Bivenu. And they give it right back. Both teams exchanging turnovers. Madison Bainey splits a double. Madison Reynolds now left wing. Then bounces underneath for Johnson. Now back Reynolds. That's a deep 2 left wing on the way. No good. And the rebound cleared down by Schreiber. We're going to have a stoppage in play for more substitutions.
How many they got? Marissa brings 3 more in. Christ Our Rock and Carlisle tomorrow.
3:30 game tomorrow afternoon. Winner will advance to play on the 28th later this week. 6:30 semifinal, championship semifinal game. The loser will go to the 5th place semifinal tomorrow. Fulton splitting around Eichmeyer. Shot goes up, no good, and Bridget Fulton to the free throw line. Eichmeyer picks up her first foul. Not a whole heck of a lot of fouling going on here.
That's good.
First free throw on the way. Good that time there for Fulton. With a 20-point lead, the clock will run here at Lebanon High School. I don't know if you knew that or not, Rip. Second free throw was missed. Shot forced up there. No good on the far end.
I'm not sure if I knew that, to tell you the truth. When did it start?
Karma McKinley.
Just in the last minute?
I guess it just started. I think they do it just during the tournaments.
Is that right?
Just to keep the play, just to, I think, stay on schedule. McKinley's first free throw, no good. Don't worry, I learned it last year. Here,
how lead is the? How large does the?
I think the lead has to be over 20 or 25. I think I want to say second free throw is no good either.
Rules. Change them all the time.
Jen Johnson clears the rebound, and the Lady Stallions are going to win this game 56-30. Well, we got a whistle and a double dribble.
Double dribble.
12th turnover.
Give the official credit. Huh? He's working hard till the end, and this is the end.
And Smith. 3 from half court, no good. And your final score here in this one, the Christ Our Rock Lady Stallions 56, the Marissa Lady Meteors 30. We are going to have the Spectrum Business postgame coming up. We'll have stats analysis after this break. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Spectrum Business Postgame here. Greg Meyer along with Rip Nottmeyer. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this afternoon. The Chrysler Rock Lady Silver Stallions 56, Marissa Lady Meteors 30. We're going to have a Chrysler Rock Carlisle Lady Indian matchup tomorrow in the second round as both our teams cruising to victories here early this afternoon. Lady Indians won their game earlier against New Athens 40-29. Chrysler Rock wins 56-30 here this afternoon. And Lady Stallions were 20 of 42 from two-point field goal range. Rip good for 48%. They're 5 of 14 from three for 36%. They were 25 of 56 overall from the field for 45%. 1 of 5 at the free throw line for 20%. 35 rebounds, 12 turnovers for the Lady Stallions. They held Marissa to 12 of 40 from two-point field goal range, good for 30%. They're 1 of 9 from three for 11%. 13 of 49 overall were the Lady Meteors for 27%. 3 of 8 at the line for 38%. 26 rebounds, 14 turnovers for the Lady Meteors. And I think you And we touched on it almost during that whole broadcast. The size is tremendous for the Lady Stallions, and I think tomorrow against the athletic ability. Yeah, they are definitely. I think tomorrow when they play the Lady Indians are going to have a tough time tomorrow. Both these teams, they're going to have a little bit tougher times against one another.
Oh yeah.
After the kind of what we call this first round game, kind of a tune-up game.
Not unexpected today. This is what you get in most tournaments. In bracket play. I mean, that's just by the seedings they usually pan out.
But as you mentioned, Chrysler Rock led 17-4 after one quarter, 28-8 at the half, 40-21, and then 56-30 is the final. And you got the box score breakdown over there.
Well, let's start with the Marissa Meteors there. They did place one player in double figures, Kenzie Kern. She came on with 11-9 in the second half. And after that, we got the drop-off to Kyla Krause with 6. Macy Schreiber, make that Haley Krause. Her sister did have 4 points. I think I have Schreiber as 6, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah,
Kyla
Schreiber
Krause,
is 6.
Nothing. Macy Schreiber is 6. Haley Krause with 4. There are also 4 for Emily Smith. And we've got a deuce for Bienvenue and also Paige Hand. 1 point posted by Bridget Fulton, and that's about it over there. And for the Chrysler Rock Silver Stallions, the winners again today, a game high 13 points for Caroline Bainey, a dozen each for Cameron Piron and Corrine DeBoard. Checking in with 6 on a pair of trifectas, Macy Martin. Macy Peltis had a 3. We got a deuce for Carly Portergro, and can't forget about that 8 for Georgia Agun, who runs the show, and she does a nice job out front. So, yeah, 56-30. It's all Chrysler Rock and Carlisle tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, and that's going to be, I think, a very interesting second-round game between those two teams, and we'll have that for you tomorrow at 3:30. Don't forget to join us later. The Carlisle Union Banner presents our next broadcast. We're going to have another girls game later on tonight. Westland Greenville scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. I think they're a little bit ahead of schedule here at Lebanon. The next game not scheduled to start till 12:30. That'll be between Redbud and DuQuoin. That's the next game up and coming. Don't forget, though, we'll have Westland Greenville tonight. Tomorrow, we're going to have all sorts of basketball action for you. All kinds of it. We're going to start at the Modern Day Christmas Tournament. You're going to be able to hear Rip tomorrow morning with Bruce the Moose Lloyd joining you. Carlisle Highland boys. Tomorrow's game is scheduled to start at 10:30. And we're going to go down to Mascoutah Modern Day Belleville East girls action at 11:30. And we're going to follow that up. Modern Day boys, Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin boys. That'll be Rip and Bruce on that broadcast tomorrow. You'll hear Chrysler Rock Carlisle girls tomorrow at 3:30. And then we'll go back to Modern Day for the night session. Modern Day Metro East Lutheran boys at 8 o'clock. Carlisle Mascoutah boys at 9:30. And you're going to be able to be up for that 9:30 game tomorrow night?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you the truth, but I will be for basketball, yeah. If I'm out of the house, I'm okay. If I'm at home, goodbye.
And that's going to, I think, wrap things up here for us this afternoon from Lebanon High School.
You weren't kidding. If I'm out and about, I'm okay.
That's going to wrap things up for us here this afternoon. Carlisle wins over New Athens 40-29. Chrysler Rock wins over Marissa 56-30. The guy taking care of us back at Wcxo Studios is Ben Koopman. Rip Nottmeyer, thanks for joining me this morning.
Yes,
I am Greg Myers saying so long from Lebanon High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.